sat with a girl from California in a cafe in Limburg, Netherlands. With steaming mugs of Glühwein, I professed that I've always wanted to travel alone. Over our drinks, I laughed with the ridiculous idea of traveling through former Yugoslavia alone because I have never met anyone, any peer who did. Over 99% of the women in the world do not have this opportunity to travel alone, she said. Women can't. Women won't. In the end, women don't. Well, why not? Said who? Who said I could not go? Why did the world say it wouldn't let me? Why did so many people say don't? Why wasn't I safe in the streets? Why didn't I travel? I banged my hand on the table. Why should I be scared? Will you do this for all of those women? She asked. Me? Will you do this for them and for others who still think it's ridiculous? I felt more lonely with the weight of responsibility than the fear of actually being alone. I had the ability to realize the dreams, ambitions, and even the nightmares of millions of women in the world. So many women physically could not. I had the ability, and I was just saying, I won't. So many women would have done anything for this chance. And I was scared? But what role models did I have for traveling as a solitary woman of little finances? Could I be the Little Red Riding Hood across Europe? That seemed the most apt image. Alone, gullible, and tasty for all sorts of predators. I read somewhere that the wolf was not actually an animal at all, but a smooth talking man, conning a young woman out of her most precious gift basket. Or was I just to be Amelia Earhart? Was I to vanish as well? Or was I to be like any of the nameless girls on screen? Was I to be abducted like all the movies said? Was I to be sold, chopped to pieces, have a parasite in my womb from some stranger? Was the concierge going to sell a key to my room for the right price? Was my 105-pound body going to simply be picked up and tossed in a van on the street? Was I going to become a hostage because I was American? The last gruesome footage of me projected onto thousands of televisions while nice families watched and tisked and asked, what girl would be so dumb to do that? She deserved it. The resounding message was always clear about traveling alone as a woman. Don't. 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 Why are you alone? Is always the third question people asked me when I was traveling, right after my name and nationality. Maybe being honest about being alone wasn't the smartest thing to do. Maybe I should have lied and said, my friends are just around the corner. Well, if I wasn't alone, then you never would have come and said hello to me. I'm not alone. I was just waiting for you, I reply. How could you have waited for me if you don't even know me? They ask. Can I? Can I get to know you? I reply. When I came home without being murdered or stolen, I was scolded with, well, you're one of the lucky few. I thought back to all those millions of women who cannot travel on their own because of circumstances beyond their control, and of all of those girls who will not travel on their own because of fear. Yes, I am one of the lucky few that for whom don't never meant can't.